Well, greetings and welcome to Alpha Bravo Pinball. It's been a while, it's been probably half a year, but I figured we should play some pinball. Let's do it! As you can see, we are playing the Beatles tonight. Beatles Beatlemania, and for obvious reasons, the music shall remain muted, but you can enjoy some royalty-free music as background instead. You'll still hear sound effects in the game, just not music. And I'll take you through the game and tell you how it plays. It's actually been a bit of a tradition for me to stream games before they go away, and indeed the game is just about to leave the garage on Sunday, 2 days from now. I do not actually own this game. It is a game that pandemic swap, I guess, and during the dark days when there was not a lot of in-person pinball playing with friends, I suggested to a friend trading temporarily. And so this is his game, and he's got one of mine. But I've had the game now. Geez, it's been many months. I want to say it was around wintertime that we did the swap, so long enough for me to get to know the game and love it. I'm not gonna lie, I asked him if he wanted to make the trade permanent, but has not happened. Will not happen. I mean, I could go out and buy one, but I probably won't. Alrighty, so I'll just do a warm-up game here, and then I'll run you through kind of the rules of the game. Hopefully I remembered how to push all the right buttons, and the stream is all right. I'll take a look here in a second. This is All My Loving that I'm in, the 2-ball multi-ball, which is a switch, frenzy to light jackpot, and then the jackpot is the orbit. There you go. I got at least one before I drain the second ball. But yeah, let me just finish this game, and then we'll do a recap from the start. But before we go over the rules, I guess I can talk a little bit about the layout. No ramps. As my 3-year-old likes to point out, this game has no ramps. And it's based on Sea-Witch, but it is a highly improved version of Sea-Witch. You saw me doing some consecutive loops there. That's near impossible on Sea-Witch. The lane is just so narrow, and the flippers aren't quite as snappy as modern games. So yeah, this is far easier to play than Sea-Witch. The stream looks alive. And well, if you're watching, give me a thumbs up if things are all right. Hopefully volumes and stuff. All right, so let's go over the rules of the game. So this game is configured to 3 balls. You can set it to 5. It makes a very big difference because there are 5 songs that you have to play to get to the wizard mode. And if you configure your game for 5 balls, well, you will pretty much be guaranteed to play all 5 songs. 3 balls, you only get a guaranteed 3 songs out of 5. And to get the other 2, you have to successfully complete a song without draining. And so yeah, your goal is to complete 5 songs, get to the wizard mode. Along the way, there are points to be had, of course. Each song has particular scoring. So now I'm playing I Should Have Known Better. I know you can't hear the song, but you'll see the flashing insert near the flippers there. It says Drop Target Frenzy. So basically, if you take away nothing else than this, do the thing that the song is telling you to do. Each song has a particular scoring feature, and that is worth by far the most points of anything else in the game. And so now I drained, I started a new song. I'm playing Drive My Car, which is Loop Mania. So what I want to do now during Drive My Car is shoot loops, and not inner loops like I just did there, but the outer loops. Hey Pascal, good to see you. Glad you could join. So I'm still in Loop Mania. Have not, I don't think I've gotten a single one. But you would see if I would get loops that they're worth a lot of points. It's actually the easiest loop shot, I think. I mean, you can make loops from 3 of the 4 flippers. If you haven't noticed, it's a 4 flipper game. 2 bottom flippers, 2 top flippers. 3 of the 4 flippers can shoot loops. The bottom 2 can shoot loops either direction from the bottom, and the top right one can also shoot the left upper orbit. By my estimation, the easiest loop shot on the game is the top right flipper, and so consecutive loops I think end up being easier than just trying to shoot a loop from the bottom flippers. Now I've moved on. I drained. I've started a new song. I am playing It Won't Be Long, which is Pop Bumpers, and I drain. You will notice this game is brutal. It's a drain monster. It looks, when you look at it, you're like, oh, it's like, you know, it doesn't look like a modern steep game with ramps and stuff. Like, it's like an old style flat game. It's got to be slow and easy. No, that could not be furthest from the truth. It is brutally fast and a complete drain monster. Fun game for multiplayer because the balls don't last super long. All right, so I've started a new game here. I'm in Drive My Car. And let's see if I can score at least a couple million, and we'll put it up on the scoreboard. Loop Mania here, so, and see what I mean? Drain. Maybe if I drink more, I'll play better. No, the opposite is true. All right, so now we're in Drop Target Frenzy. Still got ball save there. There are 3 sets of drop targets on the game. Fab on the left, 4 up the middle, and then 1964 up in the little pop bumper cluster. The easiest set of drop targets to complete by far is 4, because they're, you know, accessible from both flippers very easily at the bottom. I'd say Fab is probably the next easiest one. Oh, just. And you'll notice too the timer with the bell, the songs time out. There you go. So I at least got to level 3. Yeah, so when you're shooting the drop targets, the 4 is the easiest one, followed by Fab, and then the hardest one is 1964. It's away from the flipper, it's very difficult to aim for the individual drop targets. Songs are completed by getting to level 5. So as you do what the song wants you to do, you'll see that you'll progress through levels, and you need to get to level 5 to complete a song, and after which you'll start another song. Man, this game is killing me. What, not even a million? We're a long way away from our goal of 6.5. Incidentally, the Grand Champ on this game is only 13 million, not particularly high. That Grand Champion belongs to the owner of the game. I am very, very close behind with 12.5 million for high score number 1. I was only 500,000 away from taking Grand Champ on the game, but alas, I have not been able to, so who knows, maybe we will do it tonight. It looks hard. It is very hard. It is very hard. But eventually I will have covered all the game rules, and I'll stop yapping, and I'll try to concentrate a bit better. And maybe we'll put up a decent multi-million score. Let's see what happens. All right, so I'm in Loop Mania now. I want to shoot loops. So there's a bottom left flipper loop. It's pretty narrow, but it's doable. There you go, another one. So of course, when you do it from that flipper, you can't do it consecutively because the feed does not allow you to. So if you can, you want to do it from the bottom right flipper, because then at least you'll have a shot at consecutive loops from the left flipper, or the top right flipper rather. All right, so now I'm in Super Pop Bumpers. Oh, here's a tip for pop bumpers. If you shoot the orbits, the ball will be caught by the magnet and fall into the pop bumpers. So an easy way to get into the pop bumpers is just to do the same thing as the Loop Mania and just shoot for the top orbit. And you can actually cheat a little. If you've got ball save lit, like I just had, and you drain, well, the ball will kick out to the top, will be caught by the magnet and drop into the pop bumpers. So you can cheat a little bit as long as you're in ball save. Let the ball drain and it'll go back up there. All right, we're at 500,000. We'll register the score of this one. All right, so drop target frenzy again. So I'm gonna try to complete 4 there. Yeah, you need really aggressive nudging to save the ball in this game. This game will absolutely teach you to nudge. Go F and then R, last one. The F or U are pretty much accessible from all 4 flippers, which is why it's the easiest to complete. Oh, there's a nice sweep. Nice. I think I got 3, at least 2, maybe 3 drop targets there with the sweep of the top right flipper. All right, so the song is over. Oh, if you don't complete the song, well, you don't get to the wizard mode, but you can get to the mini wizard mode by at least playing all 5 songs. The other thing to note is when a song is finished, the jackpot shot is then lit behind the fab targets. And that jackpot scales with how well you did in the song. So the more points you score in the song, the more your jackpot is worth. Furthermore, if you don't collect it and just let it hang out and then finish another song, you'll multiply that jackpot. So the total risk-reward play, if you think you can finish another song, you can wait to collect it and it'll be worth way more points. Of course, if you drain, you lose the opportunity of the jackpot. So very dangerous move. All right, so I'm in Ticket to Ride now. Super spinners. There's 2 spinners on the game. The first spinner is just to the left of the left pop bumper, and the other spinner is on the right orbit. You can hit the top spinner. There you go. You can hit that top spinner from the top left flipper, believe it or not. This game, yeah, you have to be creative with your flippers. That you can make the ball go places you wouldn't think it could go. Pretty cool. And the spinners are super satisfying on this game because they are opto spinners. They have very, very low friction and they spin for a super long time. There's no mechanical switch that closes. It's purely an optical switch, so that's why they're so low friction. Very nice mechanism. Well, we've got 1.6 million. Not good, but at least worth registering on my scoreboard, I'd say. We'll definitely do better at some point tonight. Oh, I've got extra ball lit. We haven't talked about extra balls yet. Okay, song complete. Well, song I didn't complete the song, but the song is finished, I should say. You'll notice the jackpot shot. Oh, a nudge for extra ball instead of drain. That was pretty good. All right, so I've got extra ball here. I've got 4 songs played. If I can start another song, we've got a shot at getting a little bit further into the game. There you go, jackpot, nice. Oh, and drain out of the jackpot lane. Still, I've got extra ball, so I'm gonna play song 5 of number 5. Good bonus there too. Alrighty. You'll notice too, a lot of the inserts, the bonus countdown it's straight out of Quicksilver. The total homage to Quicksilver. Love it. It's great. All right, so all my loving 2-ball multi-ball, and no worry there. My ball save is still lit, and you're basically just trying to get switch hits to light your jackpot. The jackpot is the orbit. The insert points to the left orbit, but actually the right orbit works just as well. I think that, whoa, I got a grace period ball save there. Did I get I made it around, but the game stole it from me. I made it around the orbit, but too slow to count, I guess, and so, no, I didn't get one. But hey, I played 5 songs. I didn't get past that, but that's better. 3 million. 3 million. Let's put it on the board. Alrighty. Okay. 3 million. do. All right, drop target frenzy here. The pop bumpers will help you collect the 1964 for sure. I made it up there once and I got 3 out of the 4. And yeah, I don't know why I'm shooting repeated orbits, because that's not going to help me with drop targets. It's just so satisfying to shoot that orbit in this game. All right, I need the U. Just missed it there. Close. There you go. Off the top flipper. Now the R. Beatles Mania. The animations and stuff, very well done in this game too. It just draws you in. The songs, yeah, I wish I could play the songs. The songs are such great classic Beatles songs. This is just such a great game. Not popular on Pinside when it was released, but it's a super fun game. Don't let Pinside fool you. All right, Loop Mania. Let's try to get some consecutive loops going. Whoa, did I get one off the... That was a weird... Oh, from the shooter lane there, almost. All right, come back. Oh! I'm making repeated loop shots when I'm not in this mode, which of course is worthless. But then when I am in the mode, I'm totally choking and not able to do it. Okay, I'm at level 2. At least got a couple. It doesn't look like it'll make it, but from the bottom right flipper, you can make the left orbit. Yeah, the geometry just works out. Nope. And when you hear that ding, 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 that means your song is about to end. And if you haven't made it to level 5, well, too bad for you. See, this right after the song ends, I get a couple of consecutive loops. Too late. Wah, wah. You'll probably notice the light changing behind me and on the game. Just about sunset time here in San Jose, California. So the garage door is open. It's a beautiful night, beautiful weather. I love playing with the door open. All right, super spinners. Let's go for the big spinner rip here. Nice. Oh, the ball came back and stopped it. I think super spinners is my favorite mode in the game. At least got one nice rip. And that's it. 1 million. You can choose your song by so the active song will change before you plunge, and the one that's flashing at the time of the plunge is the song that will start. A lot easier to follow, of course, when you can hear the music. Spin those spinners. This game requires absolute laser focus and concentration. It's just so fast. Everything happens so quick. You don't have, like, you know, modern games with ramps. Every time the ball goes onto a ramp, it's a break for you, the player. You have a time, you know, you have a few seconds to catch your breath and to just compose yourself, because it takes time for the ball to get back to the flipper on the ramp. And then when it does, you've got a nice clean feed. Every single time you make a ramp shot, you've got a clean feed to the flipper. That's way easier than a game where it's just like complete chaos and the ball is all over the place. There's no clean feeds. You get the in lanes lit for extra ball and you're like, how the heck am I supposed to get the ball to the in lane? There's no ramp to shoot that sends it there. That's what makes this game so hard and also so fun. Ah, didn't even get to flip at it. Brutal, 300,000. All right, Loop Mania. I guess I'll stop calling the song names. I'll just say what the mode is because you can't hear the song. 4. Well, I got 4. Oh, I caught the ball save. That was lucky. I got 4 consecutive loops there to level 3 in the song, and then I drained, but I was in the grace period of the ball save, which is great. Whoa, close one. There you go. The impossible, what looks impossible. Nice, level 4. There you go, completed the song. Drive my car complete. So that's, you can keep shooting it. Even though you're at level 5 and you've completed the song, keep shooting it because it's worth a lot of points. As long as you've got time in the song, you can keep doing it. Say 855,000 points for one song alone. That's not counting bonus, not counting the jackpot that is now lit. So totally a good number of points. Once you've completed a song, you may be wondering, like, how do I start the next one? I don't get a free song start like when I drain. The answer is you have to complete Fab 4. And then I believe after that the orbit, and it will start the next song. So now I'm going to try to get Fab. I've got the B down. I need F and A to get to that jackpot lane behind those drop targets. You see the flashing pink Beatles insert. All right, so Fab is down. I've got a clear shot at the jackpot. If I just don't drain, I might as well shoot loops. It's not dangerous. Oh! Okay, Extra Ball is lit. The other thing to know about Extra Ball is you light Extra Ball by completing all of the drop targets. Okay, my jackpot is still sitting there with the jackpot lit. Just not able to control. Oh, there you go. All right, I need control on the right flipper to have a nice safe shot at the jackpot shot right there. And I hit the post. And it's not an easy way to transfer the ball, too, from one flipper to another. The post passes are not easy on this game. There's no ramp pass. There's just really no good options. No! Drain with jackpot lit. Not able to nudge it there onto the Extra Ball. Alrighty. So both my Extra Ball and my jackpot are gone. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Extra Ball does not stay lit from ball to ball. Alright, I'm in super spinners here. No worries there. Let's see if I can get it up the spinner. I'm just burning time. The longer you just mess around with those top flippers, you're just burning time and you're not getting spinner rips. All right, spinner rip, nice, got a good one. So you can make multiple song levels just from one good rip on that top left spinner. I'm at level 3 now. Just spins forever. Spinner rip, nice. Completed the song. But of course I can keep shooting spinners, get more points. All right, we're at 2 million. And I've got Extra Ball lit again, and soon another jackpot. Spinner rip. All right, well, we're at 0 seconds. Let's just wait for the jackpot to be lit. 557,000 on Ticket to Ride. All right, so now I need to get my Fab targets down to get access to that jackpot. I can just barely hear the music. You can't. There you go. Backhanded shot to jackpot. Nice. 2.7 million. All right. Oh, and I got Extra Ball. Nice. It's just a near death experience there, but instead I got the Extra Ball on the in lane. All right, I got my Fab 4. Now you'll see the jackpot shot is the orbit is lit. It says the yellow jackpot there. It's not really a jackpot. That's to start the next song. They just didn't have the right insert to use. There you go. So now we've started a new song. It won't be long. And I have extra ball, so I'll get another song when I get my extra ball. This is Super Pop Bumpers. So I can shoot the orbit, or just shoot the pop bumpers directly. Oh, or I can drain. Still going to be a decent game here. Yeah, it's getting dark out at this point. All right, so we are on. One more thing to note is the multi-ball All My Loving is only available to you on ball 3, and you get kind of a free multi-ball if you choose it. So now it's not going to choose it because I'm still on ball 2. Drop Target Frenzy. I should have known better. Drop Target Frenzy. All right, I'm just going to go on for my 4. Concentrate on that middle one. There you go. There's one completion. And I've got just the F left on Fab, so maybe I'll do that. You want to try to get 2 drop targets with one shot. Aim them the gap, the space right between 2 drop targets if you can, and get 2 drops with one hit. All right, we're gonna play the 5th ball, the 5th song rather, on ball 3 here. 3.4 million through almost 3.5 million on ball 3 here. So this is going to be All My Loving, 2-ball multi-ball. Now I need an orbit for the jackpot. Still in ball save, so no worry about that one. And of course, the orbit from the plunge does not give you the jackpot. The game is smart enough to know, like, that wasn't you. All right, so there's one jackpot. Now I need more switch hits to relight the jackpot. Oh, and I drained. But I just drained 1 ball, which means I have another. Jackpot's lit. It's not going to be a big jackpot because I only got 1 jackpot shot during the song. But might as well collect it. Oh, almost got a lucky bounce there. All right, so now that's complete. Extra ball is lit again. Would love to get another extra ball here. Beatlemania multi-ball begin. Oh, come on. I totally hit that. That could not have gone closer to the target without actually hitting it. All right, Beatlemania. I think there's a free ball save there when Beatlemania multi-ball is about to start. Oh, good thing there's a ball save here because they're all just going down the middle. So it wants me to spell Fab 4 again. Jackpot is lit at the orbit. The color red is usually good. Nice. I think the jackpots are worth 1,000,000 points at this point. Oh, 2 quick drains there. But somehow I got a ball back. I think I need Fab 4 again. All right, let's try to cool this down here. Oh, extra ball, nice. Finally collected it. Got a nice big bonus racked up too, probably maxed out bonus. I still have a jackpot lit at the jackpot lane. Nice, got it. Oh, and I drained 1. That should be decent though. That should be decent. Good bonus countdown. 525,000 bonus. Nice. Oh, and I have extra ball. I forgot. We're not even done, folks. We've got 7.4 million. Whoa, this is a good one. This is a good one. Super pop bumpers. So now I'm replaying the songs. I believe, I'm not as sure here, but I believe that you continue from where you left off in terms of the levels. So if you shoot the orbit, again, the magnet will catch it and just drop it right in the pop bumpers. So the orbits is a really good thing to aim for here. See, there you go again. Level 4. Right on the pop bumpers again. By the way, did I mention there's a spinning record? Right, staring you right in the face? It's evil. There's a magnet in the middle of it, so it'll catch it and like just, you know, you'll get all the more record spinning action because of that magnet, because it holds it on the disc. On other games where there's a disc, but no 8 million, fantastic. When there's a disc but there's no magnet, the ball will just like fly by at it at record speed, and you won't get a lot of action from the disc. 8 million points. Let's put it on the board. Nice. We're more than halfway to Grand Champion with that game, with 8 million. If I can get simply a game twice as good as that one, I would blow away the Grand Champion score on this machine. Of course, easier said than done. In order to get to the ultimate wizard mode, Taxman, you must complete all 5 songs. In other words, all 5 songs to level 5. I'm happy with that 8 million point game, though. That was great. I'm in drop target frenzy, so I don't know why I'm shooting loops. All right, let's get that B. Oh! Hit the jackpot shot, but nothing was lit. Oh, backhand the B. Nice. Not too many completions there. The song's timing out, and I did not get too many drop target completions. Let's get that R. Got it. I got to level 4, I believe. Not too bad. Okay, extra ball's lit. Yeah, you end up, again, when you're just shooting those drop targets, you end up at, oh, I got both. I believe I got, wait, did it? No, the extra ball moved. So the extra ball insert will move from left to right with sling hits. And just before I was to roll over the lit extra ball, it moved to the other side. So I did not collect my extra ball. There it is. There it is. Nice. All right, so now I need to finish Fab 4 to start the next song. I had it, but then I drained. All right, here's shoot again. So we're still on ball 1. Yeah, super pop bumpers. So I'll take an orbit that drops me up there. Notice that the rules in this game are not that complicated. It's basically, you know, start a song, and each song has a thing that scores points, and you do that, and that's it. Like, you know, it's really beautiful to play a game like this, that you just don't need like a rule sheet 30 pages long to understand how to play the game. It's great. I mean, the game is also simple, so maybe you risk getting tired of it faster because it's so simple. I don't know. Pros and cons. It's nice to have variety in a collection too. Like you want some super deep games, long playing, deep story type games in your collection, but then you don't want every single game that you have to be like that. It's variety is fun. So this has kind of replaced Iron Man as the simple, fast, brutal game in my collection, but of course it's going away. So I did sell Iron Man since the last stream. Iron Man is gone. It has been replaced by a good one, a really good one. I had heard about this game, Godzilla, on the forums and stuff, and everyone was talking about it like it was the greatest thing since sliced bread. And usually things never live up to the hype, right? It's never as good as the hype and what everyone's saying. In this case, it does. It absolutely does. Godzilla is probably my favorite game of the last decade. It is just fantastic. So I'm very, very happy. I feel very, very grateful to be able to own one. It's a fantastic game. And so we'll do a stream. We'll do a stream of that one at some point. Hopefully before I sell it. We'll try to do one before the game's going away, because it may not. I don't know. Too soon to say if it stays forever or not. But it's a good one. The other arrival, of course, since the last stream is Rush. I was super excited about Rush last year as a rumored title, and then it actually happened, and it's also an amazing game. Maybe not quite as epic as Godzilla, but it's absolutely a very, very good, solid game. So I'll try to stream that one as well. Nice jackpot there, and extra ball. And now it is completely dark out. So the lights you're seeing now are the lights of the game. There's almost no natural light left. I do have one face cam, or face light, I guess you would call it. This circular thing pointed at my face, but the game lighting is all natural. All right, we're in Loop Mania. Oh, to the skill shot. That's dangerous. You pretty much never want to shoot that skill shot lane. It's super dangerous. I was overthinking it there. That was song 5 too, but... So if you're playing multiplayer, you probably have your favorite song. If you're playing, match play against head to head against someone else, you want to choose your song. Don't just plunge like I'm doing. Because you're not guaranteed. When a 3-ball game with 5 songs, you're only guaranteed 3 songs, and so you may not play your favorite song if you just plunge randomly. If, however, you're playing for a high score, that's totally different. When you're playing for a high score, you're not going to get there without doing all 5 songs. So for me, the order in this situation where I'm just going for a high score, the order really doesn't matter, because a game where I only get 3 out of the 5 songs is not going to be a high score song. And so it's kind of automatically invalidated anyway. So that's why I'm not really caring about which song I play. I'm just going kind of randomly. Alright, so Ticket to Ride song is over. Try to get the jackpot. And of course, you know, there's 5 songs, but between songs, like now, now it's playing the Money Can't Buy Me Love. It's like there's basically the mode songs, and then between the songs it plays different songs. So there's something like, I don't know, 9 or 10 or 11. I don't remember exactly, but there's more than 5 songs in the game, actually. Like the wizard mode has its own song that's not elsewhere in the game. So yeah, the music is not as repetitive as you might think, hearing that there's 5 mode songs. I think it's 10 or 11, but you can look it up. All right, Loop Mania. That it's just a really hard nudge to get it out of there. You may notice, if you're eagle-eyed, yes, you can. I was looking on the screen to see if you can see it. There is a rubber on the post that divides the in-lane and out-lane here. There is not a rubber on this one. What's the deal? Why is that? Why is it not symmetrical? Well, the answer is, that's not how the game came. And I was thinking, did my buddy who owns this game, did he remove one of the rubbers to make the game harder because he thought the game was playing too easy? No, it's the other way around. The game came with no rubbers on the posts. And so I guess he got just particularly frustrated with that left drain. And so he added a rubber to make it slightly more nudgeable, more manageable. You may have noticed, I think there are, I could check the audits, but there are way more left drains on this game than right drains. All right, drop target frenzy. Song is timing out here. Oh, I got a completion, but also drained. Hi there, live catch pinball. Long time no see. Yes, it's been a while. You know, I will say, you know, bad for my online presence, good for me, I guess. One of the reasons why I haven't been streaming is because streaming for me was very much a pandemic thing, where like I wasn't streaming at all until the pandemic started, and you know, all the social nights kind of stopped abruptly in 2020. And you know, now almost everyone's vaccinated, etc., and you know, it just seems like things are resuming, and that includes some pinball social nights. Not as many, and not with big groups like I used to do, but enough that I haven't felt the need for streaming. I still like doing it though, hence being here tonight. But yeah, just last night had a couple friends over and we played some games and it was great fun. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I haven't been streaming as much. But I'm still here and I'm fine, and I don't want to talk about COVID, but I'm fine. Let's put it that way. All right, we are in Super Spinners. Rip! That Opto Spinner! Oh, I see. Okay, here's another tip. You want to wait for the spinner to stop before you shoot it again. When the spinner stops, it's weighted in a way that it lies vertical, so that when you hit it, it'll spin a lot. If it's coming to a rest, but it still has a little bit of motion to it, you risk what exactly what just happened to me is I made the shot perfectly, but the spinner was like the ball just went right through without actually spinning it. So yeah, you want to just give it that, you know, be patient and wait for it to stop spinning. Of course, now I just got a good rip, but I'm not in Super Spinners anymore, so it's pointless. Super Pop Bumpers. Let's get some pop hits. Do, 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 do. I love the fact that this is a 4-flipper game, and all 4 flippers, you feel like you use all 4 of them, and all of them equally. And all these flippers that you would think can't make like look that flipper right there. It doesn't. If you stare at the playfield, you would say no. There's no way you can make the pop bumpers from the top right flipper. Like the angle just isn't there. But depending on where the ball is coming from and the angle, etc., you can absolutely make all these cool shots that don't look like they're possible. That's one of the reasons this game is just so much fun. All right, Loop Mania. Let's try to get some consecutive loops. That means starting at the right flippers, the right side flippers. There's a log telling you these stats. Yes, absolutely. Games, and they've done this for decades, even going back to the old days of, the early days of solid state games in the 80s. They keep a record of everything. They keep a record of number of games played, number of flippers flipped. Like literally every time you push the flipper button, there's a record of that. Balls played, number of extra balls awarded, average score, average game time. There's a million different things that are recorded. And it's that way so that operators who have the games on route can know how their game is being played and adjust accordingly. You can drastically alter the level of difficulty of a game by how steep it is, how big the outlanes are, a whole bunch of different things. And so if the game is too hard, nobody's going to want to play it, and the game will earn poorly. If the game is too easy, conversely, someone will put 50 cents in it and play it for 3 hours, like your earnings will be bad. And so there's a sweet spot somewhere in the middle where the game is not too easy, not too hard, etc. Well, how do you know? Like, if there weren't the audits, the only thing you would have to go by is the cache in the cast box. But when you have those audits telling you the average game time in number of minutes, seconds, etc., it gives you a huge insight into what's going on and how the game is played. So, yep, all of that is recorded. It's cool. All right, so I'm in my 2-ball multi-ball. Okay, I got one jack. Oh, I was in the grace period for ball save. All right, so now I'm in switch is needed to relight. The spinner is a great place to go here because you'll get a lot of switch hits just with a nice spinner rip. And it's relit. Oh, nope. Game was mean. But I do have extra ball lit at the in lane. All right, Fab is cleared, is down, so my jackpot shot is all clear. And of course, yeah, you've got extra ball on that left in lane. When you hit the jackpot shot, the ball kind of has this little hidden path that it goes back to the flipper. So, look at that. Like, I made that shot almost perfectly. It not only did it not register, and I was not awarded my jackpot. Sorry, but then I drained. This is Beatles. This is how this game plays. It's great. I love it. Have they ever made a pinball machine that has difficulty setting that morphs in the field? In fact, that is a feature on Stern's latest games. Most of the settings that you can adjust in software, that make the game easier or harder, or things like, that ball save, like that when it flashes at the beginning of a ball, if I drain near the beginning of a ball, it gives me the ball back. That's called a ball saver. You only get that ball saver for a certain number of seconds. Well, that certain number of seconds is adjustable by the operator, and it's one of the things that you can use to make the game easier and harder. You want to make the game easier, you increase the ball save, the number of seconds that you get ball save for. Stern recently introduced, maybe a couple of years ago, this like adaptive game settings where as an operator, you set a target game time, like in number of minutes, seconds. You say like, I want the average game to be 3 minutes long. And then the game will monitor how long the games are and adjust software settings that it can to change the difficulty level accordingly to try to hit that target game time. So if you set a target game time setting and then a bunch of poorly skilled or badly skilled players play, it will make the game easier automatically. It will increase the ball save time, etc. And then if a bunch of really skilled players show up and they're like blowing up the game and having super long games, the game will do the opposite. It'll make it harder. It'll turn the ball save down. So it is possible. Now, it would be cool if that extended to like physical things, like the pitch of the game, like how steep the game is, and things like. It would be neat to have a game that can adjust those factors automatically, but that, as far as I know, does not exist. It's only software things. A self-leveling game would be super cool, actually. Like left to right, up and down. If you could just like say, I want 6.5 degrees, and boom, the game just does it. It's just not worth it, though. Like, you could build a mechanism that automatically levels a pinball machine. I'm sure it's doable, but like the cost, if you look at how a pinball cabinet is built, and what holds the playfield in the cabinet, it's all just so low tech, and one would imagine like the servos, etc., needed to build a self-leveling game, like it would probably increase the cost of the game by like $1,000 or some like ridiculous amount, and it's just not worth it. Like, it's not that hard to level a game after all. I did make myself a cool thing though for leveling games. I'm always trying to get a baseline for what 6.5 degrees is, and it's really not obvious. Like, there's iPhone apps and stuff, and digital levels. Well, the problem is a bubble level is, the fastest and most accurate thing, but bubble levels, unless you get like a protractor version, which are really, really expensive, you can't measure anything other than 90 degrees, 45 degrees, 0 degrees. Like, they don't make a bubble level that is calibrated to 6.5 degrees, right? But let's see if I have it. I'll be right back. I had someone I know that has a 3D printer. I basically did a 3D model of a 6.5 degree wedge. I think you can see that's a wedge. So this is 6.5 degrees. And then I have a little block that, can only measure 90 and 0. But then when you put it on here, then you can measure 6.5 degrees, like extremely precisely. And because it's just a bubble level, it's instant. There's no batteries, like it never fails. And it's way more precise than the digital levels even the digital levels. I've bought a few different ones at the hardware store that are digital levels that have readouts to like 0.1 degree precision. Like they're not that precise. It's like the measurement is not repeatable. They're not that great. Like if you're just trying to measure down to 1 degree, sure, good enough, but the bubble level is by far way faster, just more accurate, repeatable measurement. All you need is a little 6.5 degree wedge, and you can make one with a 3D printer. That's the solution I came up with, and it works pretty well. All right, we're almost at an hour. I'm gonna play one last game. So I'll try to make it a good one. All right, Loop Mania. Ooh, just got the ball save. Oh, that adaptable settings, by the way, I don't think that's on by default. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 11 loops, folks. That was pretty good. then I drained. But look at the points, though. The points. You just when you do the thing that the song wants you to do, you get good points on this game, and that's it. That's all you need to know. All right, drop target frenzy. Only one, only the U, only the O. All right, so now I'm like, what's the 3-10 split in bowling there? I have the F and the R left. It's not the 3-10 split. It's something like that. It's two numbers in split. When in bowling you have like the opposite pins left. What's that called? There you go, 4. Level 4. There you go. Level 5, song completed. But I've got plenty of... Oh, that was a good shove there, but no, I wasn't saving that one. The flipper gap on this game is also wider than average, by the way, so yes, it's hard. Yeah, it's a split. I just don't, I don't know what the numbers are. Like, each pin in bowling has a number on it, and like the numbers in that are like they identify the pins that are still left up. All right, super spinners. Oh, I got consecutive back-to-back left and right spinner spins there. See, top left flipper can shoot that spinner. Look at that. So cool. Again, it's another one of those shots where you look at it on paper and it doesn't look possible, but it's totally makeable. Oh, that was a close one. Did I complete it? Yes, another song complete. Oh, by the way, you can tell which songs are complete by the pattern of lights. When it's still flashing slowly, it means you played the song, but you did not complete it. When it's lit solid, it means you completed the song. I think I have 3 completed songs. As a reminder, you need 5 completed songs to get to the wizard mode, which I have never done. And I believe the owner of the game has also never done. So we're actually more than halfway to the wizard mode that neither of us have ever seen. So that's exciting. Of course, now I have 2 songs left that I have to complete, and I'm on ball 3, so seems like a long shot. But all right, now I need Fab 4 to light the next song. What? Okay, that ball went flying. It went like way right over the plastics. It hit the sidewall of the game and then down the drain. Oh well, the closest I got to 7-10 split. Thank you. Yes, that totally makes sense. Closest I got to the wizard mode, I think three songs complete. Well, I hope you enjoyed Beatlemania Pinball. Here on Alpha Bravo Pinball. We will try to get together again soon and stream a different game. We're saying goodbye to this game. It's going away on Sunday back to the owner's house. And I have other games that I've gotten in the garage that have not been on stream yet, so I will probably do those next. And we'll see you again soon, everyone. Please stay safe and play some pinball. Have a good night, everyone. Hope you can join me again sometime. Bye.